Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wand Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is feeling like maybe they need to be honest about whether or not there are too many potential obstacles. There's something uncertain about the future, and your intuition or your gut is telling you that maybe you need to consider alternatives, or maybe there's something you're not necessarily being honest with yourself about. So the chariot in the reverse to me is saying there's like a dead end and you're trying to get to the other side of town. So you start to feel like maybe it's time to, go the other direction. Listen to that because that is sage advice from yourself. This is, I'm sorry, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time or a lot. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, Renata. Hello, Lightning. How we doing? Or sorry, Lighting the Dark. Hello, Bradley. How are you doing? If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're gonna start with the truth is. All right, what else do we have? So we've got money problems. Lack of money is causing tension and unstable. There are many issues that need solving. So this is a reading about how to manage some financial challenges and mitigate or minimize the potential for, issues, right? Because there are so many different things that need your attention, it's important to not disregard what needs to be addressed. Hello, Elise. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We'll continue with the Star Trek Tarot. What else do we have? So these money problems could be for the person that I'm reading for, or this could be something that you are unaware of pertaining to a business or a potential partner, right? Romantic partner. Seven of Starships, which is the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and the Nine of Latinum or Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I feel like for the majority of you, this is a romantic, like a potential mate, right? I feel like this person's really dreamy. You like them a lot. There's so much that you have in common, blah, blah, blah. But this person is potentially going to try to use you for money. This person is potentially trying to love bomb you or put on a little bit of an act because they feel like they could benefit from a relationship with you and address these money problems. So this is a little bit of a heads up that if your intuition is telling you maybe it's not a good idea to get married to this person, because what are they doing in this? They're getting married. That is not on every lover's card. So I do feel like this could be for somebody who's engaged or thinking about moving in with somebody. This could also be about somebody who's considering loaning money, but I do feel like for the majority of you, this is about whether or not you can trust someone you're attracted to. Knight of Batlets in the reverse. This is impulsive behavior or energy, someone who probably is not so great with budgeting. The Knight of Cloaks, which is the Knight of Wands. And the Six of Cloaks, which is the Six of Wands. So this is somebody who may earn a lot of money, or this could be somebody who is seen as really successful. But the issue is they don't necessarily plan for the long term. They don't necessarily anticipate issues. They may take home a lot, but if they're not setting a little bit aside in case, you need to replace a furnace or in case you need to, get some repairs on your vehicle. This person's not prepared for that kind of thing. They maybe overspend. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Fardologist. What's going on? Yeah, so let's see. They could be putting on a bit of a front because they want you to feel that they're a good match for you. But because of that Seven of Cups, it kind of feels to me like they are trying to trick you or trying to get you to believe that they would be like an equal partner, right? That they would pull their weight. High Priestess, but your intuition is starting to see what's going on. This illusion or this ability of theirs to kind of hide what the reality is for their situation, it seems to be a little bit shaky. And you pick up on like their nervousness, or you pick up on some of the things that they say, and it makes you question what's really going on. Now we have the Queen of Batless. I mean, and the Four of Batless in the reverse. This is like, no, something happened and it made me feel like things were off. And then I figured I would ask a little bit. It's like the Four of Swords for me is like, you didn't leave it alone. You're like, but I really want to know if you ate that last cookie. It's not cookie related, but this is somebody who's saying, I'm going to press just a little bit because I feel like you might be lying to me, or I feel like I need to really know who you are before I get married, before I move in with you, whatever this is. Hello, Omar. How are you doing? Ten of Batless, which is the 10 of Swords. Page of Starships, which is the Page of Cups in the reverse. And the Star. Yeah. I did something I shouldn't have, and I feel like this is debt or some sort of loss, maybe even like a car accident or something. I hope not. But this is somebody who doesn't want you to know they're in a difficult situation. They're, I think, a little embarrassed, but more so trying to figure out a way to like make you look at the shiny parts of them, right? Like, hey, look at how smart I am. Look at how funny I am. You don't have to ask any questions about whether or not I want to move in too quickly because I don't want to pay my own rent. But there's something like that where they're hoping to like expedite the relationship because maybe it'll make it easier for them in terms of a debt or a difficult finance question. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Offer on the table is in the reverse, and obsession is in the reverse. Intervention in the reverse. Whoever I'm rooting for, you're the High Priestess. I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick confirmation for you because intervention is in the reverse. I don't know that you really need to get other people's opinions on this. I do feel you're quite adept where it's, concerning your discernment, your ability to pick up on whether or not people are hiding something from you. So offer on the table in the reverse and obsession in the reverse. Initially, you're really attracted to this person. Initially, you really want to get to know them better. And, maybe you are approaching getting into a serious relationship. But the more your gut tells you that something is not right, you don't rely on others to tell you it's okay. You're like, okay, let's be realistic here. I don't want to get caught up in a situation that I don't need to be in. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Alien. Telepathic dreams and songs. Well, I mean, doesn't this make sense? We got Deanna Troy. If you're not a Star Trek nerd, she'll read your mind all day. You figure out what somebody's up to. You may even look up some information online, but you find out that this person may not have the best of intentions and they may be trying to move in with you because of not so much love. Oh, I didn't see that one coming, you guys. I'll be honest. Single in the reverse. This person may still be in a relationship with someone. So there could be financial issues because this is like they're not willing to tell you that they're still dealing with someone else or that they're, investing elsewhere. If we want to call it that. That seems really cold, but this is the Energy Oracle. Hello, Amiakia. Ooh, which ones did you get? Hello, is it Ryman? How are you doing? Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, strategy, and cornucopia. Well, my friend, I like this for you. I don't know how much you know about the word cornucopia, but I hope you can tell from the image there that it means you get what you want. Maybe you don't daydream about this like Thanksgiving-ish looking thing with squash and whatnot, but this is supposed to be a little bit of everything that you want, right? Not just, hey, let's give you blessings in terms of here's some money, or hey, let's make sure you have a real cool best friend. This is, I want to make sure everything in your life gets better. So there's something, and I feel like it's your own intuition with that angel, that helps you in terms of picking the right path. Your strategy is on point here. Trust your gut. Do not let other people make your decisions for you. You're headed right for, I really want to make you a pirate and tell you you're headed right for the booty. Look, you're about to get what you want. But the key is you have to listen into your intuition, because you could get distracted or caught up with somebody who's not worth your time. You just have to see past the glitter and whatever illusions they think are super effective. They're not going to be effective on you, but you have to trust your gut on it. Because they're not going to hold up a neon sign that says, I'm not trustworthy. That you have to make that decision. I like it. What's up, Key Controller? It happens. They're not always super reliable, those notifications. This is the Poe Tarot. I do not read these in the reverse. Page of Candles or the Page of Wands. The Nine of Quills or Nine of Swords. If I can only get a good look at them, I can soon tell who they are. What a perfect card. Okay, so a lot of times this card is seen as pretty much strictly about communication, but it's so much more than that. Often this is about your discernment, your ability to read the room, whether or not you know who you're dealing with, right? You do. So please trust that. And then we have the Nine of Quills, which is the Nine of Swords. It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Once I figured out that you could make my financial problems go away if I pretended to be in love with you, it haunted me day and night. They figure out some sort of plan, and it involves making you feel like everything is great, they're in love, and they want to spend every time or every minute with you, right? But it doesn't feel real to you. It doesn't feel like that person actually has feelings. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Upper Echelon. What's going on? I would hope so. I think that's the whole point of them being neon, right? The Eight of Quills, which is the Eight of Swords. Arousing from the most profound of slumbers, we break the gossamer web of some dream. it could be easy to go along with this and consider yourself super blessed and everything's great. I don't want to see the problems there. Raise your hand if you've ever fallen in love with somebody's potential. Raise your hand if you've ever been a doormat. You are no longer a doormat, my friend. You are the high priestess. You're too wise for that. This is saying do not buy into some illusion or some dream about a person that you are interested in romantically out of convenience, out of loneliness, out of wanting it to be so, because there is something beautiful waiting for you. You just do not want to get distracted by the fake thing first. It's like you want to go to the store to get some fresh flowers, and because the fake plastic flowers are closer to the front door and the cash register, you're like, it'll do. Will it? It's not gonna smell as good. Oh, I guess to each their own. But if you want the real thing, if you want real love, you gotta walk a little further. We've got the devil. From every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view. You know this person can't be trusted. You know there's something that is off. You know that they may be lying. You know that maybe there's someone else in the picture. Maybe they don't want to tell you why they couldn't answer their phone. I don't know. It just feels weird. There is no passion in nature so demonically impatient as that of him who, shuddering upon the edge of a precipice, thus meditates a plunge. This is about a new chapter. There's something else out there for you, something that feels more tangible or real. And it requires that you acknowledge that what is in front of you is fake. And therefore, when you pivot, you find what is real. You just have to take that little leap of faith, right? This is the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have? Okay, I'm not like a pro when it comes to statistics, but I'm pretty sure you multiply 78 by 78 because it's 1 out of 78 is the probability that you get any one of these cards. There's 78 cards. But to get the same card in the same spot is noteworthy. This is saying, yeah, you're badass. Don't let anybody think they can fool you. You're too smart for that. It's your intuition that will save your booty. That's the theme of the reading, okay, you guys? You just have to listen to it. Two of Swords and Ace of Cups in the reverse. When the choice comes up, do you continue to see this person or do you tell them, I'm good? You should do it in a more respectful way, okay, you guys? The answer is no. This person is not going to do right by you. And do you really need to waste your time with no? No, you got better things to do. What's up, Pharaoh? How are you doing? Ooh, I don't know if I know how to say that word. Can I call you Gift? Will you hate me if I call you Gift? Hello. Welcome. Or if you tell me how to say that, I will say. I just really don't like saying people's names wrong. I've been called Cameron a ton. And it's not like the worst thing I've been called, but it's also not my name. It's Carmen. So I really don't like it when, you see a name and you're just one letter off. This won't do. Wow. Okay. Hierophant in the reverse, Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. I don't want a relationship with you because I noticed that what you said and what was actually the case, they didn't line up. And I don't really want to sit here and create problems for myself. I'm not interested in signing up for drama with somebody who thinks that they should misrepresent their intentions or whether or not they're single. You're in a relationship. Mm-mm. So I totally spilled some wax on my tablecloth here. So this is like a deal breaker. And as a result, I feel the high priestess is looking at, why should I continue to see this person? It seems like I can't trust them at all. And I'm not really looking to sign up for heartbreak or disappointment. If I know that this person is not right for me, then I don't need to like wait for things to escalate. I can just walk away now. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a chance they'll come running back around and try to manipulate you, but you're not easy to manipulate. Hello, Marty. Is it Marty? Hold on. Is that a T? Oh, wait. Marianne. How are we doing? I hope you're having a good day. What's up, Chandlo? So we have the Empress, Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the World. Look at you go. So this Empress is the High Priestess, and the Empress is all four of the queens as one person, right? Which means you've beaten all of the little bosses and now you're at the big boss, okay? Or you are the big boss. We can go with that. You see the truth. You don't fall for their illusions. You don't fall for their lies. And you can tell when somebody's being disingenuous. So the world implies you're ready to end things, even if they're not willing to be honest with you about, like, you might ask them and they might double down on that lie. That's fine. I'm still not interested. You cannot convince me otherwise. Sorry. What do I want? Let's go with the Hocus Pocus deck. Hello, Flora. How are you doing? Hello, Corey. Hello, fresh from a nap. We could do this again. Just to go over the rules again for certain people. If you want to hang out in my live chat, I love that part. That's why I do so many live streams. But I expect you to be kind to people because we got folks that have been through a lot of stuff, right? We can learn from each other. We can be kind to each other. If you're not going to do that, then one of my awesome moderators like Peggy or I will show you the door. King of Lightning or King of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Lightning or Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of Candles, which is the Two of Wands. I see that you are lying to me. I know that you are rushing things or you're being impulsive, trying to mask it as something that is romantic or passionate. But in reality, what I think is you have somebody else. I think you see right through this person. You know they're still dating someone else or that they're literally in a relationship. Five of Pumpkins, which is the Five of Pentacles. The Two of Pumpkins or Two of Pentacles. And the Page of Pumpkins or the Page of Pentacles. So lots of earth energy here, and I feel like that's for you. Basically saying you're not one to get caught up in illusions easily. You may have a tendency to like daydream and things like that, more of like a water energy, but I feel you're one to get grounded really quickly. You do the reality check pretty well. You are self-aware. So when you think about whether or not you really want to deal with somebody who's going to mislead you or, lie to you about whether or not they're single, it's not a difficult choice for you. You think about, okay, well, that seems like that would make it real difficult for me to enjoy my day. So I think I'll just like keep it moving. Page of Pentacles, I'll go find something different. I know what I want and it ain't you because you lied to me. Hello, Reader 91. How are you doing? I do miss me some South California. That's where I got my favorite coat. It's like, I probably need to replace it by now. It's got a little hole right up here, but it's so, you know how like jackets that you've had or sweatshirts that you've had for like, I don't know, 5-6 years. It's like sentimental at that point, you know? We've got the Knight of Potions in the reverse, which is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. A lot of Knights in the reverse. I feel like maybe this person also comes across as immature to you. They may make a real big deal over bragging about what they own, what they made last year, or here's some pictures from my cool vacation. They're probably materialistic, right? I feel like that really irritates you, and they think it's going to be like a good thing when they say this to you. We've got Strength and 3 of Candles or 3 of Wands. But this thing that they tell you, it may be, you know, the 37th thing they commented on regarding their finances or whatever toys they own. Like, oh, look at my Ski-Doo. But this one thing, it gives you that courage to finally say, okay, you know what? I really don't think that this is going to work out. Feels like you're trying to get me to see you in a very particular way, or it feels like you're kind of rushing me. Feels like you're lying to me, is what some of you are going to say. It's just not for me. You don't have to give people a whole novel. You don't owe them more than, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to decline. You can say there's no chemistry, whatever it is, right? But I do feel like this person has tried so hard to like get you to view them in a very particular way. It just gets under your skin. You don't like it. It's not authentic. So we have the 8 of Candles or the 8 of Wands in the reverse and the Hierophant. I got to stick to my morals because I don't know if you've got very many. So you decide those morals dictate that I can't communicate with you, that I can't continue to get to know you because I can't trust you. What kind of relationship could we build on a lack of trust, right? Probably not a good one. Just my guess. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Yeah, I think that's a problem for a lot of people, at least. Unfortunately. Hello, Gonzalez. How are you doing? Yeah, I would argue that authenticity is probably the sexiest characteristic somebody could offer, right? Or possess. So we have vessel, body, nourishment, wholesome, nutrition, and health. Answers, clarity, transparency, justification, disclosed, and bear. And sword, pierce, cutting, truth, sting, and boundaries. I don't really like this, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway. Sorry, I try to like not filter these at all because it's your message, right? I am just delivering it to you. But I also have to be cognizant of like not offending people or not like getting in trouble with YouTube. But this is somebody who could potentially not be super healthy. And if you were to do certain activities with them, that unhealthy situation could potentially go to you. You know, you picking up what I'm laying down? This could be somebody who is not very responsible with regards to their own health, and it could put your health at risk. Listening to your intuition is always a good idea, but especially if you are trying to trust somebody who could have some impact on your health. We have fate, empath, sensitivity, receptive, alone time, absorb, and replenish. I feel like you have a date. You don't know it yet. You didn't agree to it. This is like a soul contract, or this is something that's like a month in the future, or maybe it's like timed for when you let go of this opportunity that's not a good opportunity for you. Then the stopwatch starts or something. But there is a really solid partner out there who would understand and like see you, right? But you do need to get through this little obstacle, or, you know, get through this hoop first before you get this other relationship. So that's why it's so important for you to listen to your intuition in addition to the health thing, right? What's up, Voyager? How are you doing? So we've got dreams, lucid, subconscious, prophecy, patterns, answers. We already had that. And journal. For those of you that dream but struggle to remember what you dream, you may want to keep a glass of water by your bed and keep a journal. Jot down the things that you remember. But the thing that really stands out to me, of course, is that prophecy. You know what's going on. You almost, it's like when you haven't seen the movie yet, but you can pick up on little clues, you know exactly how the plot is going to go for the movie. You're able to do that with this person, or rather with what a relationship would be like with them. Listen to that. You're right. And there's somebody else that you get to encounter, or that you get to spend time with after this person. And that's going to be more your pace. That's going to be more where you're supposed to be, right? This is the Romance Angel Oracle. What else do we have? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For many of you, this is why you are perceptive, or why you have certain values, you know? For some of you, this could be somebody who wants to have a relationship that's open, and that's really just not your thing. You're allowed to have parameters or requirements, right? And you aren't required to love anybody or give anybody a chance. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, you have a passionate encounter approaching, but you want to be selective. For many of you, you might get caught up in this person who's not very serious, or who is already in a relationship. This could be somebody who is just trying to have a little bit something on the side. But there's a person beyond this that you could encounter if you're not distracted by whoever's not single here. So, you know, be selective. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Jenny. How are we doing today? We'll go with the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Foundation. Established, family, and security. Yeah, this person might be married. And they want a little something on the side, and you're exactly what they want on the side. But you don't want to be on the side. You deserve more than that. Hello, Kingly Eagle. What's going on? Oh, I love that song. What else? Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So I want you to be real excited because, you know, we have a good time, but I don't want you to think too much about what else I've got going on or what I'm trying to hide, because then, you know, my illusion will work and we can continue to spend time even though I'm already in a relationship. Beginnings, try again, new directions, start over. There's someone else here. You just have to choose that you don't want to deal with this person in a relationship. If you are able to have that self-control, then you're able to find this better relationship with somebody who's actually single. Versus if you give into that cloudy judgment, you may get stuck with this person who isn't being honest with you about what they got going on. Bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This feels to me like the two people you're basically choosing between and you don't even necessarily realize it. There's this person that I think for the majority of you, you've not met or you haven't tried to date, right? They haven't said that they're interested in you or you don't know that you're interested in them. But this new person, they're charming. They want to be kind. They want to treat you well. You're going to find them attractive. But you're potentially going to get hung up on this person that is already in your life who they've got issues in a different relationship and they want you to basically be their escape. And you are more than that. All right, this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Oops, we got one more. Bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. Yeah, they're wearing a mask. They're pretending to be available. They are not. We will be together again. I can't stop thinking about you. I hid who I really am from you. And that's the problem. How can you fall in love with somebody who's not willing to show you who they really are? It's not real love then. You and I were too young. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I wonder if you are happy without me. They may actually have feelings or end up with feelings for you, but the problem is they don't want to be who they really are with you, probably because they don't actually have the opportunity to be dating people right now, or because they're in a relationship that you're not really interested in. This is What's the News. Hello, Shane. How are you doing? Got Black Sheep. Rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. My Boo, official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Yeah. So there's an issue in terms of, I think this person felt they would be able to manipulate you much easier. And then they get to know you and realize that you're actually pretty smart. Yeah, this is you. You're like, oh, you lying about who you are? Skirt. You're gone. You can't do anything about it. This card cracks me up. You make a quick getaway. You're not here to listen to excuses or pretend like you don't care. They hope that they could confuse you and, I don't know, give you some excuses. Here's the justification. Do you still want to see me? And you're like, no, I'm literally already gone. Poof. Hello, books. How are you doing? Let's get... I don't think I got from the Kipper yet, did I? Okay. We'll get a few from the Kipper, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we need to know? Wealthy man in the reverse. Remember, we had money problems at the beginning. Family room. This person could have a family, children. They definitely live with a partner. And there's a different path for you, not this one. You know, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get, you know, to the point where you're wasting time. Because there's somebody here who is, oh my God, they're going to be such a good fit for you. This is somebody who has high honor. So they've got those values that you've got. They're not going to be trying to create some illusion or wear some mask. They want you to know who they really are. This is that blessing. So don't you be late for that very important date. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember, you deserve somebody who's respectful towards you. Okay? Hello, upper echelon. I hope to see you on the next reading. Toodles.